Just so good, so much experience here in Oklahoma City on this field. Again, it's that vertical.
And win the national championship. It's only happened 4 times in 43 years. Off the end of the bat, right back to Teagan. 1 down. Ella Dodge gets a hold of one. That out to left center, and coming back in to make the catch is Caden. Head of season out of the SEC. Ground ball to short, bobbled by Martinez, but still with time to make the play. Years, and that right next to her is Aaron Newer. And Henry, hard hit. And right there is Emma Clark. 1 down. And
home runs and not be a first-team All-American.
Baffling.
Ball, bring it in.
Especially against the level of competition that she did.
High, look at that back elbow.
Marjetko gets her to ground out. 2 down. Every moment back healthy this year. And Martinez flies that one out to right. Gabby Leach got it.
Inspired her to go out there and be strong, and it's really special. She was so good in that World Series. 8
on the ring. Yeah, and so special for Teagan and her grandmother. Of course, if Texas wins this game, 2-2. Hit her. And a base runner here for the Lady Vols. That'll bring up Mackenzie Butt. This has been the lowest scoring team of she replaced was at 228. And Butt has more extra base hit power.
Plus she's got 3 critical RBI.
2-2 from Kavan. Mackenzie fouls it off.
Facing anyone that's throwing the ball down, trying to get it up, but that belt.
And
take everything that's not there.
Free passes game for Teagan. With a couple on base. First pitch swinging. Deep fly ball. Way back in center, and it's good to give the Lady Vols the lead.
Right at the belt, gets that cookie zone to crush this one out, and this is getting towards the bottom.
So the 2 free passes hurt. They were aboard for the home run, and Kavan comes.
Oh, bring it in.
Just missed away.
Foul.
Tried to drop down the bunt. Team, along with Kavan. Slow roller to third. Nichols is there, 2 down.
Can you imagine handling the #1 pitching staff in the country?
She came out, all the preparation that goes into it, but laying off the rise ball and not swinging, missing at it there, that's the difference between Elsa Morrison and that.
Bunch out in the circle has a 3-0 lead over Texas as Sage Marjetko.
What would have been a solo shot ends up a 3-run blast.
Atwood skies that. J.C. Nichols calling for it. Here's Leanne Good, one of 5 starters returning in the lineup for Texas from their championship.
Moving from second base over to third.
So there's a walk. So let's, Smitty's got the telestrator down there. Show us the
athletes that have worked in multiple position. But look at that too.
Yeah.
Position.
And a swing and a miss there for Marjetko. Takes care of Hannah Wells. That senior from Liberty, Missouri. She was the Golden Glove winner for right fielders this year. Ashton's picked up her batting average in the postseason. It's a player that Mike White says can really. Maloney chops that to second. And there's Clark, the former first base. Winner of this one will get Texas Tech on Saturday afternoon. The loser comes back to play tomorrow night to avoid 2 and Q is Mike. Now in his 8th season here, they've played in the finals
and has worked on doing that, having a more prolific offense. And it's the same thing for Tennessee. Big, great pitching staffs have to.
And that's a fair ball inside the bag at third, and it'll roll all the way out to left, and the good throw in. And
Watch the swim move with the left arm to avoid the tag and get into second base.
hitting .385 in the postseason. Clark out to shallow center, and on the run and trying to dive to make the catch is Henry. And now they've got...
Unless she gets her.
Chance here for Alana Leach.
And also need to keep an eye on Leach.
Already up 3-0 in the third.
Oh.
Alana Leach. Ground ball to short. Martinez will come home with it, and they've got Dodge in a pickle again. And this time, but walked and scored in the second. On the Morrison home run, Elsa is on deck.
And it was a great at-bat.
Mississippi State tomorrow night. And a long road back to the championship series if you lose your first game. 2-1 pitch to McKenzie.
Ball pick it up.
3-1. Swing and a miss. Got her to chase out of the zone. Strikeout number 3 for putting up the World Series for Tennessee in a 3-0 lead.
Trust that.
Better numbers and a better, slower changeup.
Right back to Sage.
And good defense. Carlin is more about velocity.
J.C. Nichols.
Really fixed that.
Nichols to second, and she will leg it out.
Being ground out, but because she was more toward the 3-4 hole, that's a much more difficult play on her.
Ball, bring it in. Oh.
She goes from batter's box to base. You're 2 on the way. Henry waits on it, and it's snagged by McKenzie Button. It's a double play. The Webb Gem, 6, 7, and 8 coming up, and Elsa Morrison had the 3-run home run back in the second inning.
She's been the offense.
Out in front of that one, 1-2. Did she do it again? Nope, not enough. Got a fly out to center, 1 down. 0-1 pitch coming. Foul territory on the run. And up into the wall to hang on is. Congratulations, by the way, everyone watching at home. We just picked up a physics degree. Classes with the 101 next to the name. Infield pop-up, shielding the sun is good. And she's
miles an hour off the bat.
And it's another ground ball induced by Marjetko to get Stewart out.
Double play, so she's 1 over the minimum into the 4th. That's pretty impressive. And you know, we talked about that whip.
She and her 2 Tennessee sisters, she's competing against them just like she's competing against her
Barrel of Vivi.
Ball forward.
And lost her. Holly?
Well, guys, Sage Marjetko, as you mentioned, one of
In that Marjetko family, but it's all about the older siblings, and I love that it's older sisters she was trying to keep up with.
Looking for a breakout in the postseason. And what is her final year?
The big.
And she pops it up to second. 2 down. And grounds that one to Ella Dodge. Another runner, or we may see Sage continue. She's been rolling along, has allowed just 1 hit.
And she hasn't even gone through the lineup a second time. She's been so efficient.
In baseball all the time, when they get a certain amount of times in the order.
Oh, through the wickets and right back up the middle as she nutmegs Gutierrez. So the 9-hitter aboard, and it's back to the top of the lineup. That squirts away from Atwood, and so Holly on.
That ball.
Thinking about the bunt here instead.
at times on the slap. That's a look that you normally don't get.
Pulls that to first. Stewart will touch the bait. Opening day at the ballpark, Devon Park here in Oklahoma City. And another wild pitch and a run will score.
The unique, and it's not as much unique to her, but getting down on one knee, and it does.
And for a strike, 2-1 to Dodge.
Move, dodged 2 tags.
Well, and they're showing us what a good eye means.
Success early in the season, and that drop down, you get tentative. And I'd rather see that. I'd rather see a swing.
Clark, ground out in a single. Yeah.
Impressive. Call in sick, get a doctor's note. Come on over. I'll sign it.
Well, it's great the number of people you hear.
First game, you got a couple of former national champs. Second game, teams looking for their first.
But she expands it with that rise ball. Texas is going to need to try.
American in the circle. And knocked right back up the middle, Hannah Wells. So after Marjetko offensively, credit Tennessee a great deal for that. But now, just the second time up for the bottom of the order today. In play, Pickens fires down to first, not in time.
That smile from Maloney. Hasn't seen first base in a bit.
In the third inning. First pitch swinging at 71 miles an hour. Even closer than most others get. Gets the pop up. Hunter back up the middle, and there's Faw to step on second. The throw over to first gets away, and a run will score. Back in that third inning, Henry lined into a double play. Fouls that one. Who re-entered. Henry floats that one, and on the run to make the catch is Sophia. On Saturday, the loser plays Mississippi State tomorrow night. And we'll try and avoid an early exit. Slow roller to third. Nichols fires over to Stewart, who holds on. Time NCAA champion Bruins. One of the great hitting teams in the history of our sport. In the pool, they'll split them up, play a couple of big tournaments. Opposite from Morrison, off the top of the wall. Almost her second home run of the day. Coming up, it's Gabby. Pulls that to the right side. Good, could not glove it cleanly.
Sees it, picks up her coach, and she's being sent all the way around. Another run up on the board
for the sixth. The Lady Vols extending the lead. 1 for 3 so far in the NCAA tournament for Meredith. Here in OKC, opening day of the World Series.
Ball, bring it in.
Barnhart got under it. Golfs that to Martinez at short. Stewart, Martinez, and Atwood coming up.
On the swing.
She's got the velocity.
On the swing.
Does not need it. 2-2. Got her. One down.
And that pitch is
ground ball to first, 2 down.
change up.
And there's a base hit out to left for Reese with 2 outs. Good. Puts a charge in one. Deep center field. And that one will get out. Carlin Pickens now has allowed 6 runs in. Wells chases, but a couple up. It's a 2-run ball game heading.
Oh, bring it in.
Citlali Gutierrez trying to keep the score.
It's been all season long.
Ball forward.
Ball 4 there.
She'd given up 1 hit.
They would prefer to avoid a similar fate today.
Hey.
To get into scoring position. Short game. And safe at first. 2 hitters, Ella Dodge. A double and a strikeout today. Drops down the bunt. Only play is over to first to record the out. Clark yanks that one down the line. The catch is made out in left by Altmaier.
And she did not.
Yeah. In fact,
She's fine.
She was late.
She was late, if anything, absolutely.
And you're seeing.
Can she end it here as Texas tries to walk it off? Maloney grounds it to short, 1 down.
Yeah, I'm good in this.
First one we come back and win. It's what we do.
Altmaier backhanded it short again. Delafa. 2 down.
Hey.
2-1.
Last 2 at bats.
Nichols in play to third. Dodge is there and Tennessee wins it.
Just put some runs up on the board immediately off of the most outstanding player of last year's World Series.